Gayatri Mahamantra with your back straight. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Deva Sakshat Parbrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Om Shri Guruve Namah. Vyasarupena Vahaya Misthapyami Jayami Pujyami Tato Namaskaram Karomi. Verse number 19 and 20, Vibhuti Yoga. Now the journey, the mantle has gone into the hands of the Lord Krishna. Krishna Uvach. Arjun wants to know about the Vibhutis of Krishna, and there comes Krishna to answer to the resolution of the quest of Arjuna, as the shloka appears before you on the screen slok number 19. Hantate kathashishyami divya hi atma vibhutayah pradhanayatah kurushreshth na asti antah vistarasya me. Okay, then Hanta. Okay, then there's an address to the Arjuna. Okay, then let me tell you about that divine features of mine. I'm using the word feature over here, whereas it means about the excellence in the Lord, in the Almighty. Okay, Arjuna. It's when you encourage your subject to say something now. Okay, then let's come on. Hanta. Okay, then let's come on. Let me now express my divine virtues before you. There are so many. Kurushresht, the assignage given to Arjuna here is Kurushresht. There are so many. There is no limit to them. There are so many. But I will embark upon the few prominent ones. Let me talk about few prominent, because there is no end to that list. Na asti antaha. So let me elaborate on few that are prominent ones. And then he goes on to create the fundamental for this entire chapter by saying this. This is verse number 20. Here it goes before you. I'm sorry. Yeah, here it goes before you. Here it says, the Lord mentions, Aham Atma Gudakesh. Gudakesh is once again a different assignage to the Arjuna. So each verse has got a specific assignage to Arjuna. Here he says, Aham Atma Gudakesh. Aham Atma. This term Aham Atma means I am the basis for this entire creation. Aham Atma. Atma is a word which at times is also used in Upanishads as the omnipresent, omniscient Brahma. So I am the Atma, I am the basis. I am the basis for animate, inanimate, irrespective of any entity. I am the basis. Gudakesh, the name given to Arjuna. Why this name? We'll come down to that. Sarva Bhutashaya Sthita. I am deep into the cavity of the heart. I'm beseated there in the cavity of heart of each being. Where am I? First of all, I am the basis for this entire creation. Let it be understood. The basis for the entire creation, which may appear to be extremely diverse, is one and only one. They are not two. There is no two. It's only one. So the extreme diverse creation has got only one basis. Aham Atma. I am the basis for this. And I am beseated in the heart, in the deepest cavity of the heart of each being. As what? Aham Adi, I am the beginning. Whenever this creation came into being, existence, from that particular time, the origin, I am the Adi. Chamadhyam, I am there right now, prevailing, sustaining, maintaining. Chabhutanam, the entire existence, Antah, and also when the final moment of involution will come, Pralay, then again I am going to be the one and only one. So I am the beginning, the middle, and the end, where all come and submerge into my existence. Gudakesh. Gudakesh, the name given. Gudakesh means one who has conquered sleep. One who has conquered sleep. Is it in physical terms? Yes, could be also in physical terms. Yogis can conquer sleep, but at the same time, there is a deeper meaning also. Sleep here also symbolically represents ignorance. Were you sleeping on that? Were you sleeping? Were you not aware? So, for ignorance, for lack of knowledge, for tamasic vritti, this term for the inertia ridden vritti, conduct, this Gudakesh is also termed one who is victorious upon that. So, one who is victorious upon one's own propensities that bear ignorance, inertia, that is termed as Gudakesh. There is also another meaning given to this as Gudakesha. Kesha means the hairs, and Gud means the knotted hairs, dense knotted hair. But here, the exact meaning that resonates into this particular verse is about the one who has conquered one's own propensities, is not bitten and ridden by them. So that is Gudakesh. So one who shall be able to ride upon one's propensities shall unravel this understanding that it alone is the basis of the entire existence. It alone is the basis of the entire existence. Number one, it is beseated in the deep cavity of the heart of all the beings, irrespective of any species, flora, fauna, whatever, everywhere in the deepest cavity of the heart, it is beseated there. It is the one which was there in the beginning, even before the beginning of this entire creation. It is there as the maintainer of this creation, sustainer of this creation, and it shall be into which entire creation shall finally submerge. Even after that, when there is nothingness, it shall exist even then. So it is there at all times. Before, during, after, it shall be there as the basis for the entire existence, Aham Atma, and beseated into the deepest cavity of the heart of each being. This verse needs to be remembered. One should try to cram up this verse so that whenever it comes to recall about the Lord, where it is, what it is, the answer comes Aham Atma Gudakesh Sarvabhutashaya Stitah Ahamadi cha Madhyam cha Bhutanam Antah Eva cha. I am there. It alone is there. These two verses are now the basic, the fulcrum, whereupon the rest of the virtues, the excellence of several kinds, will gather their mention in the verses to come. But the basis is prepared. The basis for them is clear and very well prepared in Vibhuti Yoga under this verse 19 and 20. 19 conveys, I will only inform you prominent ones because the list is ever ending. Adi Shankara conveys, even if you take 100 years to enlist, they have no standing because it is eternity, endless. Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. It is infinite. And so the infinite, it's its glory, it's mentioning. You cannot encompass it in a list. So, Arjuna, let's come down to the most prominent ones so that you can relate, connect to them, and whenever that comes to your mind, find me over there. See myself, see that object, see that state, see that subject as my personification. So that is what has been conveyed in these two verses for today. Nothing much to say upon this anymore. Rest will come in the classes to come. ओम ही सत्य है, ओम ही सत्य है, ओम ही सत्य है.